Welcome to Digi-budget. In this series, I'll be upgrading one starter deck and upgrading them with $10 to $20 budget per week, buying the lowest rarity and playing 3 or more matches to see how this budget deck compares to all other meta, casual, or even other budget decks. The rules are no proxies, no borrowing, no cards are worth $30, and I cannot grab another copy of the starter deck. And with that, let's get into it. Gaia Red. Fully released in English on April 24, 2020, with 54 cards in deck, and is the first ever starter deck of the Digimon card game. It comes with 4 tamers and with 2 Gaia forces, 4 Digi eggs, and other Digimon to serve as a starting point of this series. Here's what I have so far. Last week, I went into my Digimon locals with just the structure deck and two booster packs from the structure deck I bought from Gaia Red and from Cockadus Blue, and so far I've gotten Gallianmon, and a black tie, which is fine, but just the structure deck and those 2 cards are just about it. But this week I ordered new cards to hopefully boost it up. The eggs, no change from the structure deck. These guys are okay. I'm planning to switch this out with or not the Koromon, I forgot the guy's name, but the small red guy who's eating bread. So no change on the hatching, and this time with 4 red ties and the black tie I got from the booster pack. This time I will be adding this red tie, who also gives me 3 if I have 2 less memory. Yeah, the black tie is okay because I really need cost to evolve. I'm trying to maximize my cost here. So I think the play here is to replace one of the red ties with a, or if not, I'll probably find something to replace. There it is, with the red tie, who gives me 3 memory if I have 2 or less. Plus the security attack is really nice for game. Just to get it out there, because Gallianmon is also a thing. No change to the Agumon. Agumon is really good because it's free and it gives you 1,000. It's quite nice that they include that in the structure. 4 Biomon, which is also in the structure deck. It's free. It's low cost. No change there. No change for the Dracomon they include in the structure deck. And this is where things are going to change. Gargemon was kind of bad in the structure, so I will be replacing them with Groundramon, which has like 1 cost less. Lavogarutimon. The 3000 boost is kind of great, but it only lasts for like a turn, and most of the times it's like you can't beat over anything, and your opponent's monsters is like Digimon are like in attack mode, so, or unsuspended. It's not Yu-Gi-Oh. Still are level 4s. I'm gonna keep the blockers in. The blockers are like, you can only get these from the starter decks, which is fine. I'll keep them. They're really good. They can block and you can slam them on the field for free. So no changes on that. It's been serving me well. So it's gonna stay in the deck. So with Dark Tyrannomon, I pulled this from the pack. So I will be replacing it or adding 3 more and cutting Bergamon. Bergamon's just not it. Bergamon, it's great, but the 1 memory is when it counts, man. So I will be replacing one of them with the tie. And from that, I also got Tyrannomon from the pack. It's kind of great with jamming. It's kind of wonderful. Also helps you top off games. So he'll be staying in, and I'll be replacing the Bergamons with the Dark Tyrannomons. From there, I'm still running the 2 Greymon they give you in the deck, and that's it for our level 4s. We're running lots of rookies and lots of level 4s, so that's alright, And the 4 they include, Greymon, I'm keeping him in for our level 5s. Yeah, he's really good. They're really good. So yeah, those are our level 5 packages. I'm playing about 8 level 5s, so I think that's sufficient enough. And for our level 6s, The 2 Phoenixmon, it's low cost, it only costs 2. And plus he looks awesome. Look how cool that is. If you guys can see it. Yeah, bro. Look at that. He's so cool. So 2 of those. 2 of the Wargreymon, which even looks cooler. And the 1 Galliantmon to top it off. Look how cool that is, bro. So I got this from the booster. Lucky enough to get him, but I wish it was Omnimon, but this guy is kind of broken. Trash one of your opponent's Digimon cards. Your opponent's security cards for every 10 cards in the trash. Yeah, it's situational, sure, but like he comes up, so that's why we're playing 1 copy. Yeah, man. And also it deletes something and when it's digivolved, so yeah, you do not want to play him on the field. You want to digivolve into him. So yeah, that's it for our whole Digimon set here. And with Gaia Force, they only gave us 2, so we're working with 2. Shadowing at 4, because everyone knows what Gaia Force does. It just deletes things. But it's high cost, but it deletes things. So you really want to see it in your security. You really don't want to play it in your hand unless you have to. So the Shadowing is just to beat over things. Also protect your monsters if you're attacking directly for security. It also like it could really give your level 5s a boost to destroy a suspended level 6 Digimon. Plus you can just pull it over the meter. You can make your opponent's memory just 1. You can limit their memory with this. And if it's in your security, you really want it in your security because you get +1 security attack next turn. You can attack for game. You can steal it. Especially with Galliantmon, which just trashes 1. And the last 2, Starlight Explosion. It's okay. I really want to replace this with like Blitz Greymon, but hey man, it does things. So it does protect your security a little bit. It can destroy your opponent's monster or your opponent's Digimon. I keep saying monsters, bro, because it's a Yu-Gi-Oh mat. Anyway, let's get right into the games. Okay, so last week with just the Bear Structure deck, I got clapped. I got clapped by 3 different people. Yeah, it was terrible, bro. But this week's gonna change it all, bro, because this deck's built a little different. So in match 1, game 1, he beats me the first time. I was like, all right, I gotta have faith. It's only the first game, you know, heart of the cards. So in game 2, we opened different, and I smoke him and I curve stomp on him because Red Tie gave me the energy, the memory to do it, as well as the damage boost from the starter deck tie. I'm glad I kept them in. Very cool, but you know, I drew into the 2 Gaia Force, which was kind of tragic, but I still used it. Yeah, I swinged for game with my man, Wargreymon, the boss monster of the deck, for game 2. For game 3, I didn't draw into any Digimon with inheritable traits, but I did Digivolve into Phoenixmon. He's cool. He's cool looking, but he's on the field vanilla, but he attacks for 1, so he's beefy at 12k. He can swing almost basically over anything, so I wasn't really too mad. Phoenixmon really stole the game despite not having any like effects and like only 1 security attack, but he slaps really hard with Coromon at the bottom and the 2 ties I had on the field, and I really took out this blue player on memory due to the option cards. And he has no tamers that give him any memory, like my red and black tie do. So I take advantage of this and play all my low cost Digimon and just beat him over the head with it, with the Phoenixmon, and that is match 1. So in match 2, game 1, new person, I did not draw into any level 5 or 6. So I was gonna have a rough game. I couldn't evolve into anything. I was stuck drawing 1 card per turn, and I'm at 1 security, and he's at 6. So Shine Greymon is just kind of too powerful for me right now. Like, I only added like 8 or 9 cards in. Yeah, he curb stomped me, and yeah, I lost the 2 games after that. So yeah, you win 1 match, you lose 1. So that's all right. That's all right. So match 3, game 1. Galliantmon. He finally shows up after playing like only 1 copy of him. He just shows up. I thought he would never come up in this series or this week, but he's been really shining and stealing games this match. His ability to just trash 1 security, that's incredible. Game 2, yeah, I really start thrashing him with it. Like I really curb stomp him with Galliantmon. This was the same dude that fought me with just the Bear Trowel deck. I never thought, I just ran into him. So I come back with vengeance with Galliantmon. Yeah, Galliantmon was curb stomping him, but this time, game 2 was just different because War Greymon just joined Galliantmon in curb stomping this guy. And with that, I steal game 2 and 3, and yeah, it was great. It was great. So great work so far. In conclusion, the deck upgrades were insane. I cut out the Garudamon, which made it easier to make plays, as well as the black tie from the starter deck pack, even though I play no black cards, but he does give me memory. So red and black memory tie gave me enough memory to digivolve climb easier and keep drawing for more advantage when I digivolve. And for next week, I'm thinking about a big change, a big change for this deck. Anyway, guys.